Good morning, friends. So I figured a brief introduction was in order. This being my first ever YouTube post, I just set up the page yesterday on the advice of many of my friends whom I do trust to be sincere and not just winding me up. Anyway, my name is Jeffrey Philip Green, Jeff, and I'm British. And I teach English online and travel around. That's pretty much my lifestyle. And today, I'm in San Marino, and that is my destination. Enjoy. Right, so I'm nearly up to the cable car. So San Marino proper, the town itself at the center, is perched on top of the mountain. And it's about a 20-minute hike like this from where I'm staying to here. And then it kind of goes like that, which of course is why they built the cable car in the first place. Now, I kind of enjoyed the hike last time, and it's very pretty, and I lost a centimetre from my waist when I did it last time, which is all to the good. So I'm kind of on the fence as to what to do. I still have a few hundred metres to go to get to the cable car, at which time I will decide. Right, so I made a decision. I bought myself a one-way ticket. I'm going to walk up and get the cable car down. I mean, honestly, it's 45 minutes up and it's 15 minutes down if you're going to walk. But I figured that you guys might like the view from the cable car, so there's that. I am second-guessing my decision somewhat, because that is the bottom. That's the bottom level of my destination. Going up there is the ultimate destination. It's been a fun day. One of those places, one of those alleyways, I always seem to end up walking down. But today, no, because that right there is the beginning of the winding stair. It's gonna be fun. Right, signposts. There's not really a road per se, but an alleyway that goes up there for residents of that area. And the stairs. Make no mistake, that is 30 degrees and about 1,000 steps. So I better get cracking. Yeah, brief halt, because this is where it goes from 30 to about 35. Nearly to the top of the stair. Still so much climbing to do to get to the very apex of San Marino, but a very nice place for a tea break. You know, that was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. I've hiked up this whole mountain once, up half of it 4 times, and down it 5 times. This being the 6th up and cable car down. So, I don't know, my fitness must have increased quite a decent bit, which is nice. But welcome, my friends, to San Marino. You can get quite a lot of viewpoints like this, as you might imagine. There are more than few. Hopefully, when I get to the top, it being quite early in the day, it will continue being this deserted. I'm going this way, up to the viewpoint. One interesting little thing that I have yet to record is that for some reason there is a bust of Yuri Gagarin here, and I don't know why. I'll have to ask. Anyway, up we go. Nor do I know what this thing is. Medieval loudspeaker. Right, little context for you. So, I'm an online English teacher. I was living in Prague, and until COVID, I had never taught an online class, exclusively face-to-face. Then, of course, COVID hit, and exclusively online. And I kept it that way because, of course, it's much easier, really. Except kids. Kids are very difficult to teach online because you kind of have to be there as a presence. But anyway, and eventually I worked out, having been given additional students from all over the Czech Republic and indeed from other countries, that I didn't actually have to be in one place. So I started traveling in January around Italy. Traveling has been one of my things for my entire life, ask anyone. And teaching online during the week, moving on to a new place on Friday, and enjoying myself, really. So I've been in San Marino for 9 days. So there is some crossover between this and some of the reels that I posted on my Instagram during that time. Oh look, cable car. But let's see here. That was my starting point this morning. Anyway, headed into town, as it were. This is a very nice viewpoint close to the cable car station. So, history time. San Marino is the oldest republic in the world, 1700 years, just over. Apparently, according to legend, San Marinus, who was a stonemason and a monk, he fixed the Rimini city walls, and then he founded a monastic community here in about 275 AD. And in 301 AD, San Marino was established as a republic. I'm standing in the Piazza di Libertà, and that is the public palace of the Republic. Obviously, the political system has changed a few times. The current political system has 2 captains regent, who are the heads of state. 2 of them, which balances things out kind of nicely. And they're elected every 6 months from the group of councillors. I mean, this is San Marino proper is on Mount Titano. There are 9 mountains around here with mountain top little towns, although these days, of course, Serravalle is the highest population. San Marino is 61 square kilometers, very small, landlocked, but Rimini, beautiful town on the Italian coast, on the Adriatic coast, is 12 kilometers that way. Rimini was Iriminum, a Roman city. And you can understand how this place remained independent, because honestly, until the advent of air power, you could defend this place against a couple of legions with a grandmother and a broom. Anyway, right, I'm gonna go and get some breakfast, a croissant and an espresso, and then I'm hiking to the top. So, having had two espressos, two double espressos, I figured I was doing a lot of walking today, and a croissant for a frankly extortionate €8. I've always liked this little courtyard. Going up there, hiking up to the second tower. See you at the top. Oh yeah. Last bit for this bit, this hill, 40 degrees, man. Seriously though, I'm taking 1 footsteps, as it were. Random heart flagstone. Dude, honestly, I just had to laugh. I came close to mortifying the people at the ticket office because I was given this card by Maurizio, who's the nice old man who runs the place I'm staying. It's, if you like, a local discount card for restaurants and bars and museums and towers and things like that. And he just gave it to me and told me what it was. But then I got to the ticket office and I handed it to the lady and she goes, "Multipass?" And oh, I my eyes widened and I absolutely cracked up, and she looked like, "What the fuck's this guy doing?" Multipass. Anyway, this place is giving even me a little bit of vertigo because, oh my god, check it out. Oh, I am perched on a balcony on the second tower, one of the highest points. I'm about to go in and up that to get to the very top. So yeah. Okay, so a little location fun. San Marino, for those of you who don't know, is on the Adriatic coast. It's quite far up the eastern side of Italy, and that in the background there is Rimini and the sea. We're about 11 kilometers inland, and I must admit, man, this is a high perch. Hold on a second here. And it's even freaking me out a bit, and I kind of like heights. Hold up. Yeah. And that there is the third tower. I'm going to be heading there presently. Right, I'm at the very top of the second tower, and honestly, you can see over there the third tower, which I think is a shade higher up, but there's not much in it really. And yeah, it's pretty cool. Oh yeah, danger of falling. Really? Huh. Absolutely no idea, mate. Yeah, so there is a small museum here, but honestly it's not particularly interesting. A few medieval weapons and a little bit of graphic representation of the development of this place. But suffice to say that the fortress proper, the three towers of San Marino, construction began in 1253 and continued for several centuries thereafter. And it is a fortress. This mountain is so steep and just could be so easily defended against almost anyone until the advent of air power. I mean, oof. Yep. 2 feet that way, 2 feet that way, 1,000 feet straight down. It is beautiful. Anyway. And in the distance, a snow-capped mountain. Quite a nice little chapel, actually. Fairly recent, as you can tell, early 20th century. And with graffiti all over the walls. But I am not that guy. Oh yeah, next destination, and seriously, it's one of those fortifications like Masada or Surigaya that just say, attack me please, I dare you, I double dare you, motherfucker.